Greetings, warriors of God. I'm hoping that you're having an awesome and blessed and wonderful week, and God is doing great things in your life this week. But there's a few key points that I want to touch base with you this week on. The first, our community group coach Jimmy has reached out to me this week, and he wants y'all to realize four very important key points that y'all should already know. But in case you don't, I'm going to go over them. The first one is to know God. Know who God is and how He's going to help you in your life. The second one is to find community. Find community with each other, out in the community, with unchurched people. Spread the gossip and find community with other people to spread God's word. And the third one is discover your purpose. Discover your design. Know what you're good at. Know what your calling is in life, and to do that well. The second one is to make a difference. Make a difference for whether it be teaching, whether it be a lawyer, whether it be working at Home Depot, whether it be landscaping. No matter what it is, always make a difference in this world and make the world a better place. But there are some very important scriptures that I want to encourage y'all with this week. The first one is out of the Psalms of David, and it's about gossip. And it strictly states in Psalms 101 verse 5, I will not tolerate people who slander their neighbors. I will not endure conceit and pride, which basically means God will not tolerate us gossiping about each other. We're all guilty of it from time to time. There's no doubt about it. But as Christians and followers of God, we are to stop it when we are getting close. If we find ourselves getting ready to gossip, we're all guilty of it. Every one of us. None of us are exempt. But as Christians, we are to go to prayer with God, asking Him to redeem us, heal us, and deliver us from even doing it, from even crossing our mind, our lips, or even our ears. So if you find yourself getting ready to do it, go to prayer right then and there to stop the gossip. No one is exempt. We are all guilty of it from time to time. And the last verse is about temptation, which is based out of the book of Matthew chapter 6 verse 13, which clearly states, and don't let us yield to temptation, but rescue us from the evil one. Satan will come in like a roaring lion, getting ready to devour. He wants us to be tempted. That way he wins. But when we don't give him into that temptation, he loses in the end. And God always wins. No matter what, God will always win. But when we are feeling tempted, go to prayer with God and pray the temptation away. We don't always have to give in. Sometimes we do. We're all guilty of it. There's no doubt about it. But temptation is the devil, is the enemy's best friend. One of his best friends. And temptation is right up there with it. So when you are feeling tempted, pray it away. Get in your word, pray it away immediately. We're all guilty of it, not doing it, including me. I get tempted. Just because I'm a community group leader does not mean I'm not guilty of anything. Because that is not simply true. Every one of us struggle with almost everything, even as leaders in the church. So, with that being said, always stay away from gossip, stay away from temptation, or anything that's going to prevent you from sinning. Just when you feel like you're getting ready to sin, pray right then and there and get in God's word. With that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you on Friday. God bless.